Alrighty guys, what is going on everybody? Welcome back here to another live stream, my friends. I hope you guys are having a great day, great evening to you guys. Looks like glad to have you all here. Let's go ahead and jump on into it, my friends. We got ourselves a lot to talk about regarding the crazy weather. We got ourselves a lot of type of weather, we're expecting. You know, obviously we have the ice storm tonight. We got ourselves a bunch of flooding coming up. We got a potential for severe weather. Got a lot of stuff going on, my friends. But anyways, let's go ahead and see who we got here for today. We have TRG, we have Courtney, we have Weather, we have Misty, Logan, we have Mark. Let's see, we have Broccoli, we have Mary, we have Mass, we have Eradicate, we have Kim, we have Maranatha. I'm sorry, I'm terrible with name pronunciation. We got Roadster Gym Man, let's see, Moon River, let's see here. Got Anonymous, we got John, Black Label Express, Remarkably Average Drain. What's up, guys? Hope everyone's doing good. Anyways, the first thing I do want to talk about here is the warnings, what we got going on here. So we do have a lot of ice storm warnings here for the upper kind of northwestern side here of Arkansas. We've got a few counties as well out there kind of towards east central Oklahoma. Now, these ice storm warnings are in effect here for the potential of ice accumulation for 1/4 to 1/2 inch of ice, which if you don't know, that is a lot of ice. Really anything about 1/10 of an inch of ice and more is, you know, problematic. And when it comes to it, with this, we're talking, like I said, 0.2 or 2/10 of an inch to 5/10 of an inch, which is a big issue. Obviously, an inch has a total of 10/10 of an inch, but yeah, that's going to be a big problem whenever it comes to it. So yeah, that's targeting northwestern Arkansas with those ice storm warnings. Overall, we have a lot of winter storm warnings as well. Pretty much for the same thing here. Rain accumulation around 1/4 of an inch expected. Right there, kind of across portions like southeastern, east central portions of Oklahoma. Now, all these other places kind of in this purplish brackets, these are all winter weather advisories. Mostly in these areas, you'll see the accumulations between 1 and 2/10 of an inch, as you can see. I mean, obviously, it ranges locally to different areas here, which, I mean, makes sense because, you know, forecast is not going to be the same everywhere. But, yeah, so some areas here is going to see a little more than others, but we're talking right around 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch across some of those regions out here, which, you know, locally up to 3. But, like I said, the heaviest out of this event seems to be right in these areas, you know, mostly across like northwest Arkansas, portions of like southeastern, east central Oklahoma. That's where we're going to see, you know, 2/10 up to 5/10 of an inch, which, like I said, definitely is a big problem. Anyways, let's see, ice storm warnings are the worst. They are. You know, obviously snow to an extent, you know, is very impactful, which, yeah, makes sense. But even small amounts of ice is much worse than snow. Easily. Let's see here. Take it easy with who you're talking. You don't want to overdo it. It says scary channel. What do you mean? Am I talking too fast? Sorry if I am. But anyways, like I said, there's just a lot of stuff we got to talk about, man. A lot of stuff we got to talk about here, and we got to get into a lot of it. Now, the next thing I do want to talk to you guys about here is we're going to hop over to the Storm Prediction Center real quickly. So right now, obviously, we don't have any threat for severe weather today. A little thunderstorm threat out there possibly by, like, Texas. A couple rumbles of thunder possible. Here for tomorrow, same thing. Really not a whole lot, but look at this. Once we work our way out there towards Tuesday, we got ourselves a marginal, which is a level 1 threat on the scale. So, like I said, the scale goes from 1 to 5, 5 being the worst, and 1 being the lower end. Now, when it comes to it, we have a level 1, which obviously is, the lowest threat for severe weather, but it is still a threat for severe weather. And the threat, or the definition for a severe weather threat, is the potential impact of life and property, which obviously we do have the threat for a potential impact on life and property in the dark green. So even though it's a low-end level, it's still a threat for some people. So keep that in mind, okay? Keep that definitely in mind. So we'll watch out there for that. Once again, this is here for Tuesday. Like I said, this is here for Tuesday, so we'll definitely keep it out there for that. Now, I'm also watching here for Wednesday. Whenever it comes to it, Wednesday seems like, I think personally, the biggest threat for severe weather. So we'll have to watch out there for mostly Wednesday. I think we could have a potential tornado threat even. More than likely that would be across some of these areas, kind of out there by like Louisiana and portions out there by Mississippi here come for, like I said, Wednesday. So we'll keep an eye out there for it. What's up, April? Hope you're doing good. Glad to have you here. Let's see here. See, my mama died. I'm sorry to hear that, team. So sorry to hear that. What's up, Mark? Hope you're doing good, man. Glad to have you here. What's up, J-Lore? Hope you're doing good. Let's see here. But yeah, so like I said, that's definitely a potential that we're also gonna be looking out there. We'll look at the models and stuff like that here in a little bit. But anyways, so let's go and hop to models now regarding winter weather. I do want to talk about that whenever it comes to obviously the severe weather threat here, or sorry, obviously the ice threat we have here for tonight, because that's kind of more the main, the more current problem that we have here. So we're going to start off with Euro, which is the European model, which is the ECMWF model. We're going to pull up the Ohio Valley here because this covers practically a pretty good area here. I mean, it covers basically most of the areas that we're, seeing ice impacts overall. So we're going to pull up total ice accumulations here overall. So like I said, we're starting off here with the ECMWF model. Now this one goes absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts here. Now this model is showing... honestly, it's seriously uptrended to the point where we're seeing maybe up to 8/10 of an inch of ice. Now, like I said, this is one model. Obviously, you want to take this with a grain of salt. You obviously don't want to, overstress one model because, it's one run, one model, and that is not a good thing to go off of for one model. So it's very concerning, per se. Now, let's hop to GFS here. I'm curious to see what the American model has to say. So that was the European long-range model, and this is the American long-range model. Now, obviously, this one's not as crazy, and this is probably more how it's going to play out to some extent, except for like Arkansas. I think it's going to be a little more heavier. But yeah, this model, there still is a lot of disagreement here, which is an issue. But yeah, this one we're talking, between 1 and 3/10 of an inch locally, up to maybe 4, 5/10 of an inch in some areas. Could be an issue according to GFS, but like I was saying, that's another model. That's just one model run. We got one more model I do want to look at. Then we'll blend up the models. We'll take a look at the blend and see what, we're kind of looking at there. So this is the Canadian model, the long-range Canadian model. Now, this one actually kind of agrees with the European, as you guys could probably tell. This one shows areas possibly getting up to maybe 8/10 of an inch of ice. Now, honestly, it's a little concerning to see that amount of ice projected by these models this close to the event. So like I said, timing out of this event, it's going to actually start here for tonight. I think it's already starting to pop off here. Right now, it looks like a bit of snow, according to Winter Weather Radar, but that's going to change over to ice pretty quickly tonight. Let's see here. Is it possible for supercells or funnels in Ohio around summertime? Summertime? Yeah, I mean, depends on the event, but obviously right now that's not a concern. Let's see here. Yeah, not during this time of the year for those areas anyways. Will the storm make it to Memphis, Tennessee? Honestly, it's just going to be to the west. Just to the west of Memphis. But anyways, let's go and pull up the blend here, which is basically a bunch of models kind of mashed together overall. So according to the blend, this is the one that's obviously, I think, the most accurate at this point. If you're going to go off of any of them, this is the one I would go off of here. And we're seeing, upwards of maybe 2 to 3/10 of an inch of ice out there. I think this model might be underdoing it. Obviously, the Weather Service thinks so as well, considering that they're putting warnings out there for 2 to 5/10 of an inch of ice, so up to a half an inch of ice out there. Obviously, this model, kind of, underperforms that overall. Shows it picking back up there towards central Illinois. But overall, I mean, like I said, really over 1/10 of an inch of ice, that's when you start having some issues. In most of these areas, it's going to be over 2/10 of an inch of ice, which is going to be a big problem overall. Now, snowfall, believe it or not, there's going to be a little bit of snow potential on the system. That's going to be more of a problem up there towards the northeast, actually. Let me go ahead and hop back over here, guys. And we're going to pull up the precipitation type. Also, I need to turn on the data. There we go, so we can actually see that. Anyways, but yeah, let's go ahead and work our way down in time. So we're going to start off here. Obviously, right now, current time is 8 o'clock, basically. So the model's right around 8 o'clock is right at this point. According to this model, there will be a little bit of, freezing rain, maybe some sleet showers popping on. And right now on the current radar view, you can actually see how we do have a little bit of snow according to this radar, a little bit of freezing rain, sleet pop up here. Winter weather radar is not always the most accurate thing. It's a little difficult because a lot of it relies on temperatures throughout the lower levels of the atmosphere. So it's a big thermodynamic thing, and it's harder to detect on radar. So winter weather radar is not always accurate. But yeah, back to models here. Overall, when it comes to it here, we're going to really start to see this ice kick off here pretty much within the next couple of hours. It's going to really start to blow up here towards like north central Texas. I think Wichita Falls, Texas is inside of the, let's see, I'm pretty sure winter, yep, they are actually. Wichita Falls is in this county right here. We're expecting up to 1/10 of an inch of ice, which, could definitely cause some slick spots, but it's not going to be the heaviest impacted regions. But anyways, so then we work our way towards midnight. So at this in particular frame, this is midnight here, so the ice is going to be really coming down across, like Oklahoma. A few sleet, freezing rain showers will be rolling in towards portions like, Missouri, possibly like Kansas, East Kansas out there, maybe Arkansas. And of course, we continue down in time, and right around 5 o'clock a.m. Still's coming down pretty good out there in Oklahoma. Still is coming down, also coming out there towards even Illinois, right around 5 a.m. tomorrow. So it'll still be coming down there. Maybe a little bit of snow, possibly, by the Chicago area. It's a possibility. A lot of Missouri getting some heavy freezing rain. So like I was saying, it basically is rain. It feels like rain. It looks like rain. The only big difference is the fact that the ground is freezing. And so whenever the raindrop hits the ground, like I said, whenever it hits the ground, it freezes on impact. So what that does is, creates very slick conditions. Very, very slick conditions here overall. So then we work our way towards sunrise, which we'll say right around 7 a.m. or so. So this is right for 7. Still really coming down across Oklahoma. Still coming out there towards portions like Missouri, Illinois, maybe some snow showers, even up there towards like northern Indiana is a possibility. A little bit of sleet possibly could be a thing as well. And right as we work our way there, kind of around noon. So the good news is right around noon, the temperature is actually going to be above freezing across Oklahoma. So the green is showing just normal rain, and that is because the temperature at the surface is going to be above freezing, which, like I said, freezing rain, all of this is going to be rain. All of this is going to be rain. But, like I was saying, it really comes down to surface temperature at that point. If it's freezing, obviously it'll freeze. And if it's above freezing, it's not. So things will start thawing out potentially right around like pretty much early afternoon out there by like Oklahoma, to my Oklahoma friends out there. And obviously throughout the evening, it's going to be mostly above freezing, so that'll be pretty good. So that'll obviously start to improve. Conditions will start to improve a little bit out there. But yeah, so that is that, my friends. And obviously, we'll go and play this in the loop here. Possibly even a bit of ice. Look at this. Wow. NAM really shows this thing turning into some snow here, possibly by the morning of the 23rd out there by Iowa. Same thing for like northern Illinois, southern Wisconsin. We got ourselves central Michigan. Of course, across the northeast. This is when I was saying that, this could definitely drive a bit of snow up there by the northeast. So that's definitely a possibility out there. Even according to the model, and, this is not only, like I said, this has actually been in the last couple of runs here, but the models are actually showing, or this model in particular right now is actually showing a bit of ice possibly even happening up there towards Pennsylvania. Now, we've actually been watching this in the models for the last several days, actually. The models have been actually talking about the potential of ice extending into some of these areas overall. But anyway, so that is definitely a bit of a concern to the folks who live out there in like North Pennsylvania. And, like I was saying, it looks like that transition to snow is going to be taking place here for early morning 23rd overall. So yeah, that's pretty much the timing. That's what we're going to be looking at as a whole. I'll go ahead and play this so you guys can kind of see it. So I'll also list out the time. So late tonight, we're going to do this again. So we're talking basically late tonight. We're going to start to see a lot of that turn into freezing rain. Early tomorrow morning, we're going to see all that freezing rain across Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri. By the afternoon, it'll start to change to rain across Arkansas and Missouri, which will be, Arkansas and Oklahoma, and that'll start to improve conditions overall, and then the ice will just continue, and then change into snow, like I was saying, for the morning of the 23rd. And obviously, I'm also watching the potential for a potential issue with severe weather. It could be a concern coming up here. I'd say I think Wednesday will be the greatest potential out there for severe weather. So we'll get into that here in a little bit. Now, there is also another thing I do want to look at here, and that's more kind of in particular for the South. We'll get back to the ice here in a second. But this is kind of a concern kind of more for the South, particularly, mostly out there by like Louisiana, Mississippi, and all that stuff. So we're going to be constantly battered. Like I said, we're going to be constantly battered with tons and tons of precipitation here over the next several days. Over the next several days, we're going to be seeing this. So let me go ahead and bring you all over here. We're going to load this up, total precipitation. And you're going to see just how much of an issue this potentially could be. Now, this is the GFS model. This is just one model run, obviously. And so whenever it comes to the accumulations and stuff like that, let me go ahead and actually add this here. But whenever it comes to the accumulations and stuff like that, I mean, it's going to be pretty nasty. So this is between now and the 26th. So this is basically like 4 days out. Or the accumulated rain over the next 4 days. And we're seeing some real nasty potential out there. We're seeing the potential up there for several inches of rainfall, potentially out there in like eastern Texas, Louisiana. Like I say, and kind of seems to be one of the heaviest areas here. This model's kind of showing between like 5-7 inches overall. Really heavy streaks out of this here. And like I said, this is going to be taking place here for the next, the next 4 days or so. So real serious, really serious rain accumulations out there. Now, before we move on to severe weather, real quickly, and then we'll hop back to the ice storm here, I do want to compare that to the European model, which, like I said, it's obviously good to look at more than just one model. It's never good to look at, one in particular model. But you can kind of see how this model agrees with the same thing, between 5-7 inches. It has that streak in a different location. But overall, we do have similarities and accumulations across some of these regions here. So really, the South has got to watch out there for some nasty rainfall accumulations overall. School just canceled in Missouri. Nice. Enjoy your day off, my friend. Yeah, stay off the roads. Don't go out. Seriously. Cannot stress that enough, y'all. Seriously, I mean, your guys' life is precious, and you don't want to put it at risk just from a stupid storm. I mean, you really don't want to put it at risk there. So stay home if you can. Obviously, if you have to go into work in these ice storm warnings and stuff like that, even then, I would just not go into work because, obviously life is much more important than your work. And there's a boundary where you hit to where your boss wants you to go in, even though it's dangerous. There's a point to where you got to say no. Okay, I want you guys to know that. So, with all the accumulations, all the freezing rain and stuff like that we've been talking about here, I mean, there's going to be really bad conditions. There's going to be really bad conditions starting tonight, going through tomorrow, which, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a real big problem. So definitely stay home, stay warm. Obviously, whenever it comes to it, you got to be careful. What's up, Flair? Hope you're doing good, man. Or ma'am. Hope you're doing good. Cleveland's been frozen over a week. Isn't going to change us. Yeah. It's been cold a lot of places. It's been absolutely freezing in a lot of places here. Let's see here. I'm going to pull this up here. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and hop over here to this map real quickly. So this actually overlays radar and ice accumulation, so you guys can kind of see where the precipitation's at right now. We're starting to see that move its way in towards Oklahoma right now. So the heavy impacts is starting, right about now. So according to the official forecast here from the obviously from the Weather Service here, we are talking a really good amount of ice out there. Possibly we're talking up to maybe 9 millimeters or so, which obviously we mostly go off of, tenths of an inch, for the most part out there. But according to the forecast here, I mean, it's pretty crazy, isn't it? Hold on a minute. I need to do something real quick. Okay, so yeah, there's 25 millimeters in an inch. Okay. Yeah, so we're talking, according to the official forecast, this is the expected amount of ice out here. I mean, it might not seem like much, but when it comes to ice, yeah, it's a bit of an issue overall. But anyways, all right, we're going to go ahead and hop on back here, y'all. We're going to take a look here towards... Let's see, we're going to hop on back here to the models. I did want to talk about the severe weather real quickly. I'm not going to spend too much time on this at all, so it'll be real brief, real quick. Like I said, we're watching out for the potential of severe weather. Obviously, here for Tuesday, we got a risk from the Storm Prediction Center for Wednesday. That's kind of my concern. Got a little marginal risk, level 1 severe weather threat out there. Now, when it comes to the concerns, we're going to take a look at the overall instability, basically the thunderstorm juice, and right here, basically for the late Wednesday commute, we do have an opening of enough instability to possibly cause some severe weather. On top of that, the lower level jet stream, so the lower level winds are going to be pretty strong, actually. And you need some pretty strong winds at your lower elevations for more specifically, this is around 4,000 feet up. The winds are about 40 knots, which is about 45 miles an hour roughly. So that is actually strong enough to pop off tornadoes. With the instability available throughout the atmosphere, with the wind shear, I think tornadoes is going to be a potential concern. Also, I'd say maybe some damaging winds, damaging wind gusts could be possible. I wouldn't say too much on hail, honestly. But overall, like I said, it's just something we'll look out there for. I know there's a lot of crazy stuff you're seeing on here, but just know that there will be tornado potential coming up here, I think, like I said, for Wednesday evening. So we'll have to watch out there for that. And we'll see if the SPC puts out anything on it, Storm Prediction Center, if they put up anything on that overall. All right, let's go move on back to ice, you guys, to the people who's just now joining. Once again, everybody, if you're just now joining us, welcome. Like I said, please be careful out there, my friends. It's going to be a pretty rough road ahead for the next day or two. So we'll definitely be here for you guys. So let's go and pull up the total ice accumulations. We're going to hop between really 3 different models here. We got the European model, we got the American model, and the Canadian model. We're going to start off with the American model this time, which is the GFS model. Now, this in particular model, and I'm going to do something this time. This in particular model shows the ice, within this band here, roughly in this area here. And whenever it comes to it, this model is, on average, showing about maybe 2-3 of an inch of ice out there by like areas in southern Missouri. Obviously, locally could get nearly a half an inch, and that's actually what the Weather Service has to say. We'll look at the advisories and the warnings we have in place again here in a minute. But yeah, could definitely pick up also out there by like northern Indiana, possibly out there by like Ohio, portions in like Illinois. Oh, it's coming back on. I don't know what I did there. My monitor shut off there for a second. Anyways, but yeah, so this model is showing about 2-3 of an inch here, which I think mostly is accurate for a lot of the main areas here, but I think it's kind of underdoing northwestern Arkansas. And like I said, even the Weather Service, says that same thing here. Total ice accumulations of 0.2 to 0.4 of an inch in that area. Some of these other places, look at this, so up to 0.4 of an inch. Let's see here. This one's showing, look at that, from 1/4 to 1/2 an inch in some areas. So definitely could be a big problem in those ice storm warnings that we do have in place there. But anyways, back over to the models here. So the GFS shows mostly between 2 and 3, locally up to maybe 4 or 5. Then we look at the European model. So you notice now why I showed that area. Now, honestly, so the blue was the GFS. We'll do red for the European model, which we're looking at the Euro now. Now, according to the European model, the ice goes a little further to the north, just a tad bit, maybe even in portions like Iowa. It still relatively keeps it in the same areas, down south here, maybe just pushing it more towards like southern Illinois, according to this model. So you can see how it's, different. But what the main problem, and the main thing is that this model, the European model, the ECMWF, look how much ice is talking. I mean, this model goes absolutely nuts with the total ice accumulations. I mean, it's literally showing most of these areas in the purple being above 0.4 of an inch here. I mean, we're talking some real serious potential according to this model. Now, I don't think it's going to get quite this bad. I feel like this model is overdoing it a lot. But, obviously, it's better to be prepared than to not be prepared. So, like I said, prepare for the worst, hope for the best, you guys. That's just the way you got to treat these storms. That's just the way you got to, treat the storms. Is obviously prepare for the worst and hope for the best here. Which, like I said, if you're in a lot of these areas here tomorrow, do not go out. Seriously, don't put yourself at risk out there. There's going to be slick spots. There's going to be power outages more than likely as well. There's going to be a lot of problems. There is going to be a lot of problems. I can definitely tell you that one. So, yeah, we'll definitely keep an eye out there for that. Once again, this model showing a heck of a lot more accumulation than I think there is. Then lastly, we look at the GDPS, which this is the Canadian model. This is the Canadian model to our fellow neighbors up north. Now, this model shows kind of similar things to what the European model has to say. It shows less ice for like western Illinois. Obviously, it doesn't really show much out there. But according to this model, still showing like southern Missouri getting some real heavy ice. And according to this model, it could be well over 0.4 of an inch, maybe localized up to an inch according to this model. But, like I said, I don't think that's going to be the case. But, I mean, once again, like I said, we'll definitely need to keep it out there for that. All right, so let's go ahead and I tell you what, we're going to go and hop on back down here. We're going to do a couple of look at a couple of these advisories, some of these warnings. We're also going to turn off the we're going to turn off the model real quickly. We're just going to change the precipitation type here. Actually, just do this. It's off now. Anyways, so whenever it comes to it here, with the advisories and all that stuff we have going on here, so southeastern Oklahoma, as you can actually see, we have a lot of pink. Now, these pink areas are in the winter storm warning zones. These are where you got to take some serious action, serious precautions regarding winter weather here. And right in the middle of all that, freezing rain accumulations right around 1/4 of an inch. It seems like that is what the overall view is. Across these winter storm warnings is mostly around 1/4 of an inch. You can see there's 3 ones we picked up there on all different sides of this area. Like I said, it really does seem like we're going to be around 1/4 of an inch, which, like I said, it's a problem. That's definitely a problem. Now, then you look up there towards, like I said, northwestern Arkansas, in this kind of other shade of purple here. Now, like I said, these are actually ice storm warnings. These are ice storm warnings here, and these are very serious. Now, across these regions, we're talking at least up to, or at least between 2/10 of an inch to 1/2 an inch across some of those regions out there, which definitely could be a big problem. From 1/4 to 1/2 inch up there in that area combination. Also, winds obviously won't be that strong, but whenever you have like no traction due to serious ice accumulations, winds can push around things a lot easier. So keep that in mind. But yeah, be careful. See, Dallas. So Dallas isn't really in a big issue, honestly. Most of this is going to happen north of Dallas overall, so I don't see too many issues for Dallas. But yeah. So praying for my state in Oklahoma. Oh yeah, Oklahoma's going to get hit hard, especially on the eastern side, guys. Out there pretty close to Tulsa, actually. Tulsa is definitely in a bit of a concern. So out there, if you live in Tulsa, heads up to you guys. Seems like right around 1/4 of an inch possible out there by Tulsa. Let's see here. What's up, Scott? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good, my friend. So we're not doing really zip codes, you guys. Like I said, can't focus the whole stream on the zip codes. I mean, here and now and then, I might grab a couple zip codes, just to take a look at it. But like I said, I can't do the whole list like we've been doing the last while. It gets a little overwhelming, but I'll do a couple of them, Jordan. I'll look at yours real quickly. See, 74003, just because I really want you guys to be prepared with this one. This is definitely a nasty storm system. Let's see here. So you, my friend, are under a winter weather advisory, freezing rain accumulation, up to 1/4 of an inch, my friend. So you're definitely in an area where we could see possibly up to 1/4 of an inch of ice, which, like I said, little as 1/10 of an inch. I mean, even a little under that could be pretty bad. Could definitely be pretty bad. Let's see here. But yeah. Supercell, let's see, 76513. 76513. Okay, like I said, we'll do a couple here and there. We're not going to spend the whole time looking at this, okay, guys? Seriously. Yeah, this area is not even in the problem at all. This is way further south than where the line of freezing rain is going to be. So we're good. Anyways, but yeah, so that's something I did want to talk about with you guys. Let me go ahead and pull up the WPC real quickly. We're going to go ahead and actually show you guys this here. So we're going to look at the flooding concern, because like I was saying, not only are we seeing a big problem, like I said, not only are we seeing a big problem for ice, winter weather related stuff, potential severe weather, but we're also seeing a big flooding threat. Now for today, we do have a small little marginal threat for flooding South Texas. Not anything too extreme, just a couple areas could be a little, could flood a little bit, but not a whole big issue out there. Now, whenever it comes to day 2, which is for tomorrow, so tomorrow is Monday. So for Monday, we actually have a level 2 flood threat. So the scale goes from 1 to 4, actually in this case. 1 to 4, 4 being the worst flooding expectancy and 1 being the lowest. We're in a level 2, so we're kind of in that middle ground. So it could get pretty nasty out there by eastern Texas, western Louisiana, southwestern Arkansas. Definitely could see a good amount of rainfall out there. We're going to be heavy at times. Could definitely cause... could definitely cause a bit of flooding problems. Sorry, I didn't know. Thank you. Always for no problem. like I said, yeah, lately we've been kind of holding back on the zip codes a little more because, like I said, if I do one and everybody expects me to do theirs, and I kind of got to focus on the whole area rather than just one person at a time. But like I said, just because of your all safety, I want to make sure you guys are prepared for this. But so every once in a while, we'll do a couple of those. So day 3, this is for Tuesday. Out there across portions of eastern Texas still, Louisiana, portions of Mississippi, southwestern, southwestern portions here of Tennessee. Definitely also has a potential for heavy flooding. We're going to get a lot of heavy ice out in those regions out there. A lot of heavy rain. Dude, my whole mind's been focused on this ice. But no, Memphis will be pretty good. But southwestern Tennessee, we're looking pretty good out there. Arkansas, also potential out there for some heavy flooding too. Day 4, another slight risk here, my friends. Day 5, another slight risk here, my friends. So we got really a lot of big flooding potential out there, really across a lot of the central and western, southeastern United States. I know it's a lot of directional words there, but model safeties, accumulations all over the place. That's what I'm saying. I mean, you really got to kind of take it. You got to prepare for the worst, man. Prepare for the worst. Expect the worst. Hold on. Expect the worst. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry. I've been up for so long, you guys. So prepare for the worst. Hope for the best. That's what I'm trying to say. Obviously, there's no excuses to not, be preparing for this event here. I mean, seriously. Southern Indiana is not going to be affected too much by this event here, so you're good. Yeah, it's really the areas in these boxes here, in these polygons. Like I said, these are all advisories and warnings. So really, if you live out in mostly. Hold on, let me redo that real quickly. So obviously you can see where those are. So pretty much mostly these areas here. These are mostly the areas we got to be concerned about. I mean, obviously any of the other areas, that's not in these boxes, not really much of a problem. At least regarding ice and all that stuff. Let's see here. But yeah, so yeah, Southern Indiana, not much of an issue. See, I'm in a box, says Misty. Then yeah, you definitely want to be prepared. Definitely keep an eye on the weather for sure, and just know that there will likely be ice if you're in a box here. Let's see here. We're gonna remove this. There you go. Anyways, so yeah, let me also show you guys this real quickly. We're gonna hop over to severe weather potential real quickly. Like I was saying, guys, we do have a risk for severe thunderstorms out there. Overall, this is here for Tuesday. We got a level 1 severe weather threat here. Like I said, obviously it's a low-end threat. It's not the end of the world, obviously, but it's something that we should definitely keep it out there for. Obviously, this does include San Antonio. This does include Houston. So a couple of stray severe thunderstorms are possible. I'm thinking mostly damaging winds being a concern out of this here. So we'll have to just keep it out there for that. And like I was mentioning here a minute ago, you guys, whenever it comes to Wednesday, that's when we got to be a little more concerned for areas out there by like Louisiana and Mississippi, because I do think we have a severe weather potential out there at the highest stake. Maybe even some tornadoes, unfortunately, could be a possibility due to some strong lower level winds kicking up out there for late Wednesday, with a pool of modest instability over Louisiana and Mississippi. Mixing those two together at the right time is a bit of a concern and could lead to some severe weather. See what's happening in those areas. So, like I said, whatever it comes to the warnings and stuff like that, we have all of our warnings are right here. So these are our warnings, and there's two different types of warnings we have out right now. So these ones in this purple color, this shade of purple here. There's two shades of purple. So that shade of purple is showing kind of ice storm warnings, a bunch of ice storm warnings, basically saying between 1/4 of an inch and 1/2 inch of ice is expected. And according to the pink areas, this is basically saying that about 1/4 of an inch is expected. And a lot of these other purple colors, they're all kind of all over the place here, but mostly between a tenth and 2/10 of an inch across those regions. So it obviously varies locally. But yeah. I mean, it does mostly vary locally to these regions overall. My dad went to work. He got off at 6 a.m. or gets off at 6 a.m. Will there be ice then? Illinois. Well, you said where? Jacksonville? Let's see here. You said Jacksonville, right? Yeah, there's a winter weather advisory here. Snow and sleet. Ice accumulations around a tenth of an inch. So it's not going to be like full-blown closures, I don't think, but it definitely could cause some slick spots, which, could be a concern. What about Central Texas for severe weather Tuesday? So yeah, we mentioned those areas. Like I said, the severe weather areas as of now is across the dark green, which is kind of more south central Texas. Like I was mentioning, San Antonio, Houston's in the severe weather threat for Tuesday as of now. But all these other areas. If you're wondering what this light green kind of color is, this color here, this is a general thunderstorm, general thunder threat, which basically means that there's a chance for a couple rumbles of thunder. A few thunderstorms could pop off, but they're not expected to be damaging. They're not supposed to be severe or anything like that. So, even though there's a chance for a couple rumbles of thunder, there's no damaging concerns. Flare systems, no problem. No problem. But yeah, so that is definitely a thing we're going to have to look out there for. But, all right, guys. Well, you know what? Like I said, I'm typically trying to slow down on this here, but, obviously since we have a pretty significant event popping off here, I will activate zip codes for now. I'm not going to go too in depth. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to look up the advisory or the warning you have. Like I said, I will do some zip codes for now, but there will be a time where I'm going to be like, all right, let's go ahead and stop zip codes and hop back to models, okay? Like I said, obviously I want you guys to be prepared. I care about you guys, and I want you all to be weather aware. And, like I said, even though it's overwhelming for me, it very much is with a lot of people, it's worth it. It's worth it. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's see, 48335, 48335. Okay, so you, my friend, are not in any advisory. You're good. At least I don't think. Yeah, you're good. Let's see here. Sugar 75149, 75149. Texas. We're in a general thunderstorm threat. No winter weather concerns. Let's see. Jet 46385, 46385. We are in a winter weather advisory up to 2/10 of an inch of ice possible. Let's see here. Misty, what's the table here at 63334, 63334. Bowling Green, Missouri. We are in a winter weather advisory between 1/10 and 2/10 of an inch expected. So there you go. So that, like I said, we'll be doing a couple of those. Let's see here. PK, once we take a look here at 67357. 67357. Kansas, winter weather advisory. In effect here for the possibility of, let's see, up to 1/10 of an inch. Any chance some of the hit Southern Ohio? Local channels or something about it. Southern Ohio? We're not in any big concerns because there would definitely be a lot of warnings and stuff like that out there. Let's see here. Dove, once we take a look here at 46545. He said 46545. Indiana, winter weather advisory, my friend, up to or between 1 and 2/10 of an inch of ice expected. So pretty big concerns. Brad 61701, 61701. Illinois, winter weather advisory, around a 1/10 of an inch expected. Let's see here. Oklahoma's still safe. No, Oklahoma has a big problem regarding ice potential. Like I said, here's Oklahoma in general. Oklahoma has a really big concern for ice, especially on the southeast side. Let's see here. Nan wants me to take a look here at 76148, 76148 across portions of Texas. This is general thunderstorm threat. Let's see here. Yeah, nothing crazy going on. No winter weather concerns. You're good. Let's see here. What do you mean goodbye, winter rain? Dude, we still have all of February, and we have a lot of crazy stuff popping off here. Phase 4, 6, 5, 6, 7. 4, 6, 5, 6, 7. Indiana, winter weather advisory, my friend. Between 1 and 2/10 of an inch of ice expected. Let's see here. Tired trying to see up. All right, good night, Brad. Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate it. All right, guys, we're going to take a moment. We're going to hold the zip codes for a minute. We'll hop back to them. But I do want to take a look at the models real quickly. So whenever it comes to the models, regarding the ice accumulations, like I said, you should take this with a grain of salt here. Don't take this too seriously. Now, whenever it comes to GFS overall, like I said, we're expecting between mostly 2 and 3/10 of an inch of ice out there being a possibility. So basically between 2 to 3/10 of an inch of ice out there being a possibility, according to this model. Now, like I said, it's obviously good to look at other models. It's never good to look at one in particular model. But this one is showing about, like I said, mostly around 2/10 of an inch of ice expected, locally higher being possible. Now, the European model, the ECMWF here, as we were looking at there for, this model goes absolutely bonkers, as you can tell. I mean, this model shows us, like, seriously in some heavy stuff. We're talking basically between a half inch to some areas up to an inch nearly, which I think is going to be a little overkill. But, I mean, the GDPS shows that as well. I do feel like locally, if you want to know my opinion, I do feel like locally in some spots, more than likely out there by northwest Arkansas and south central Missouri, I think we could locally approach maybe near a half inch to 3/4 of an inch. I think it's locally possible, because models are all over the place, man. They're still everywhere, which makes things very, very, very difficult. And like I said, that's why I keep on telling you guys, it's better to prepare for the worst and hope for the best overall. So let's see here. Thank you, appreciate you guys for liking. Thank you guys. But yeah, so like I said, that's kind of one of the big problems there overall. All right, let's see here. We'll hop back to some of these zip codes. Bob, you're up next, man. 41042. Kentucky. We do not have any warnings, advisories out there for that. Dark Knight. Once we take a look here at 67211. 67211 across Kansas. You are in a winter weather advisory, my friend. Ice accumulations up to 1/10 of an inch possible. So, could definitely cause some slick spots, but I don't think it's going to be like full closure status. Yeah, typically things start getting real bad once you approach over 2/10 of an inch and higher. That's when things start to get pretty nasty. But yeah, let's see here. Supercell 76513. 76513. Also, guys, if you can, there's nothing winter weather going on out there. If you can, try to keep it to one zip code per person. Like I said, there's a lot of people I have to get to, and it makes things pretty difficult. So if you guys could do that, it'd be much appreciated. Also, once we take a look here at 30176, Georgia, way away from way away from winter weather. You're good. Let's see here. Jennifer wants me to take a look here at 61063, 61063, Illinois. We got ourselves a winter weather advisory. Snow accumulations up to 1 inch. Ice accumulations up to 1/10 of an inch. Interesting. Could get a little bit of snow out there, my friend. Looks possible. Let's see here. Tulsa. Give me a zip code. Be a lot easier. I know where Tulsa is, but I'm not sure exactly which county. I mean, I'm not sure if it's in the winter storm. Actually, you know what? I have the overlay. You know what? We're good. Never mind. 1/4 of an inch expected. Let's see here. Janet, 43147, 43147. Ohio, you are not in any concern, my friend. Yep, it's up to your northwest. You're under no advisory or anything like that, so you're good. All right, good night, Supercell. All right, here's what I'm gonna do, y'all. I am gonna go ahead and undo my headphones. Oh shoot, where'd my lamp go? I just lost my lamp. Oh, here it is. Dude, my whole lamp just fell. It fell earlier. We need lamp funds now. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright, next up we have Barbara 74133. 74133 up there in Tulsa. Tulsa, yeah, up to a quarter of an inch we talked about there. Let's see, the system isn't making it to Georgia. No, it's going to be far away from Georgia, my friend. The boxes, like I said, those are all the impact zones that's, expecting heavy impacts regarding winter weather. You can see Georgia's very far away from this. Not a concern at all. Is Connecticut getting any snow or ice? I mean, you're not under any warnings for anything crazy. There's no big storm system we're expecting for your area, so not too concerning. Let's see. Let's go ahead and load up this real quickly. So Connecticut, I do think there could be a bit of a potential. Yeah. So I'd say right there for the afternoon of the 23rd. Looks like a bit of snow. Let's see here. Yeah. Alley, that's a real easy zip code to remember. 61111. Illinois. You are under a winter weather advisory, my friend. Total snow accumulations up to an inch. Ice accumulations around 1/10 of an inch. I appreciate that. No problem. No problem. But anyways, guys, I want to go ahead and take a small second. To tell you guys. Ready? Ready for it? We got some cool merch, guys. Check out our merch. So you see our merchandise on the Nightbot link. I'll even put it here. If y'all want to check out our cool merch, I actually just added a bunch of new hats. Pretty cool ones. Look at this. This one's pretty neat. It looks like the sky. So check it out. Got some cool stuff. We got hats, shirts, mugs, and all that fun stuff, y'all. Anyways, back to weather. Just want to take a quick merch link there. But yeah, check out our merch, guys. Pretty cool stuff. Alice is saying, no problem. No problem. You're very welcome, my friend. Missy says, nice merch. Appreciate it. Yeah, I spent a little bit on time trying to come up with a design, and I think this turned out pretty cool. Whoa. Do y'all see that? Am I blind? Or, like, are you guys seeing this too? You see how that has, like, a purplish hue to it on the inside of the polygon, and this has nothing. Let me look and see. Accumulations of a light glaze up to 1/10 of an inch. Maybe that's less than 1/10 of an inch. I don't know. It's interesting. Pretty interesting. Let's see here. What's up, James? Let's see. Rain says, love the new merchandise. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, guys, check it out. Got some pretty cool stuff on there. But, all right, y'all. Like I said, if y'all have any zip codes, like I said, we're still doing them. I'm going to help y'all out as much as possible. Like I said, you don't mess with ice, man. I'm sorry, but when it comes to ice, I mean, it's a big problem. A real big problem. So, like I said, be careful, guys. See, it's Andrew's beginning to rain in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Oh, gotcha. You know the temperature out there? I think, isn't Broken Arrow in the Panhandle? Maybe. I feel like it was. Is it not in the Panhandle? I swore Broken Arrow was in the Panhandle. Anyways. Here, let me show you guys this. It does look like a lot of freezing rain is starting to happen out there by Oklahoma. Oh, wow. Look at that. OKC. Starting to pick up some stuff. Let's see here. How will St. Louis be? Let's hop back over here. So St. Louis is under a winter weather advisory. Between 1 and 2/10 of an inch of ice, which could be problematic. Could be. Let's see here. New sub here. Thank you. Appreciate it. How's Memphis, Tennessee? So Memphis is honestly going to be relatively fine. There's no warnings, advisories, or anything like that in effect for that area. So we're good. Yeah, there's no winter concerns. You're gonna get a lot of rain though. That's gonna be a problem. Is a bunch of rain over the next 6 days. You're probably gonna be accumulating a couple inches. I'd say between 2 and 3 inches possible. But yeah, luckily no ice concerns for you, my friend. So you're good. Let's see here. Laura says, so late. I'll rewatch anything for 13440. Okay, 13440. New York. So yeah, we don't have any warnings. Nothing really crazy going on. We are expecting a bit of snow to happen here for the 23rd, probably the late 23rd and the 24th. So that's that. Let's see. Jay Norton wants me to take a look here at 63543. 63543. Missouri. Winter weather advisory. Total ice accumulations of a glaze up to a tenth is possible for southeast of Iowa. So yeah, up to a glaze. Probably be some slick spots, but I think mostly things will be relatively calm. They shouldn't be anything extreme anyways. Thank you for the weather update. Let's see. I hope everyone stays safe. I'm going to get the fireplace going. Sounds good, man. And you're very welcome. No problem, y'all. Glad to help out. Glad to help out. All right, yeah. Let's go and hop on back to radar real quickly. I do want to browse radar for a minute. So this is current view, obviously. All the pink here that you're seeing, the reddish pink color. This is all freezing rain. And let's see, we'll hop up here towards a little west of Kansas City here. There's Kansas City, Missouri. Give it a hot second to load real quickly. Give it a minute. Yeah, so all of this orangish, kind of orangish tan color, that's sleet, which obviously I'm sure you guys probably know the difference between sleet and freezing rain. Which sleet obviously is, little ice pellets. Freezing rain is a water droplet that turns into ice once it hits the ground. So, I think, Andrew, you're the best. Thank you. Appreciate that. Anything over a tenth of an inch starts getting serious. That's true. Yeah, even a low amount of ice. All right, so I'm hop on back here. Brandy, I got you, my friend. 66104. 104. Kansas City. We're just talking about Kansas City here. About a tenth of an inch of ice expected, so could have some slick spots definitely for the morning commute, but actually eventually that's going to turn into just rain. Yeah, you can see a little bit of freezing rain on it be happening here relatively in the afternoon actually, and turn quickly to rain. Caleb, instead of saying I have a question, just say your question. See, Parker says, if you're doing zip code 63385. Got you, my friend. 63385. Missouri. Winter weather advisory, my friend. Between 1 and 2/10 of an inch of accumulation to ice. Let's see here. Marcia wants me to take a look here at 02721. 02721. Massachusetts. Yeah, no advisories, no warnings, nothing like that coming up over here. Maybe a bit of snow for the 23rd, 24th. Late 23rd, early 24th. Brandy says, thank you, no problem. 62901. 62901. Illinois. You, my friend, are not under any winter weather advisories. Should be good, man. Definitely get a bit of rain out of it. But yeah, a lot of the freezing rain will probably remain to your west out there. But hopefully that helped, my friend. Hopefully that helped. If you guys could, do me a favor. Consider subscribing. Leaving a like. It'd be greatly appreciated, guys. Once again, thank you. Not only will it keep you guys up to weather, keep you guys weather aware, but, like I said, it will obviously help boost our channel too, because obviously YouTube, the way the algorithm works is if YouTube sees that there's a lot of subscribers or people starting to subscribe, it'll help push out our content further, which not only helps you but also helps everybody else as well. So that would be much appreciated, guys. And obviously it helps me out as well, which is greatly appreciated, guys. But I have a goal. I have a goal, guys. We are literally, let's see here, 25 subscribers away from 22,500. Let's see if we can hit it today. So we need 25 more subs. So if you're not already, consider helping. Greatly appreciated. And appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Caleb, let's see, 62236. 62236. You, my friend, are in Illinois. You have a winter weather advisory. Around 1/10 of an inch of freezing rain expected between 3 a.m. And 9 p.m. Monday, apparently. Yeah, it looks like a lot of the accumulation's going to be happening. Yeah, it looks like it's in turn. Yeah, that makes about sense. It looks like in the evening it's going to change from freezing rain and potential sleet to just rain out there. So, yeah, keep it on it. Be careful, my friend. John 64801. Joplin, winter weather advisory, between a glaze and 1/10 of an inch. So a glaze is, think of a glaze as some slick spots. Some areas, sidewalks, could be a problem. Maybe some back roads could accumulate a bit of slippery conditions. But 1/10 of an inch, where things start to get a little serious. Anything obviously above 1/10 of an inch is kind of an issue. Deb wants me to take a look here at 62901. 62901, no problem. Illinois. No advisories for you, my friend. Southern Illinois? Yeah, it seems like Southern Illinois is mostly going to be rain out of this event. Do I think freezing rain will hit Indiana? Yeah, of course. Central, northern side, anywhere in these boxes have a threat for ice from freezing rain. Will the rain melt freezing rain? Yeah. Yeah, so basically what's the difference between freezing rain and rain is they're the same, they look the same, they feel the same, but the main thing is the temperature at the surface is freezing or not. So if it's freezing rain, it's falling as rain, but the temperature at the surface is freezing, which allows it to freeze in the ice. Normal rain is the same thing, but the temperature at the surface is above freezing, which allows it to not freeze. So, pretty simple. But, yeah. Let's see here. Thanks for the info. No problem. No problem, my friend. Glad to help out. Anytime. But, like I said, guys, yeah, definitely be careful out there. Let's see. Lucy says, thanks. No problem. You're very welcome, y'all. Wow. Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, this is freezing rain accumulations according to models. This model shows real nasty stuff south of OKC. See, Greenville, Texas. Gorilla, could you put that in a zip code, man? Much easier. Because there's a lot of different Greenvilles, and they kind of fill up the feed. It's just a lot more efficient, but I can pull it up this time. Right, Greenville, Texas. It just makes it a lot easier on me, my friend. You're good. Yeah, no problems for you. Problems are just north of you. MB, let's see here, 65552. Oh, hold up, 2. Missouri, you are under a winter weather advisory. Between 1/10 and 2/10 of an inch of ice expected. So definitely could be some slick problems. Susie, 73075. 73075 for Oklahoma. Winter storm warning. Okay, this is more of a serious area. Accumulations up to or slightly above 2/10 of an inch or 1/4 of an inch. So, yeah, that at that point is a big problem for you. So definitely prepare for that, my friend. Yeah, definitely seems like a bit of an issue. Winter storm warning, ice storm warning issues, or those areas have big issues. 74136, 74136, Tulsa. Winter weather advisory, 1/4 of an inch expected. So pretty big impacts. See, he said zip codes. Not a hint of where it is. Huh? Pipes already froze, so good thing I store water. That's good. Sorry about your pipes being froze. That sucks. I don't know my zip. Then look it up. Yeah, that's what that's what Catman said. Yeah, most people should know your zip. I mean, you should know your zip code, my friend. Thought zip codes were only for member streams, says Lucy. Yeah, but you know, that's the way I was keeping things. But you know, obviously we have a serious ice storm on our hands, and like I said, I was planning on doing a couple here and there. But these zip code forecasts are like not really in depth as the members one are. Let's see here. My husband never puts the news on TV. Don't blame Susie. I really don't. Let's see here. Anything goes in Indiana? Yeah. But anyways. But yeah, like I was saying, there's just a lot of problems going on here. I did want to help out. I just didn't want to do absolutely nothing. Why is this model going bonkers? Look at this little localized area here according to the model. I don't expect this to happen, but it's just crazy. You want to know something, guys? You want to know something really cool? Look at this. Merchandise. Got some pretty cool merch, y'all. Go ahead and check it out. Nightbot just put it there, and if you don't see it, I'll put merch here again. There you go. That link that's being put by Nightbot, that is our merchandise. That's our Discord, and there's our merch. Go and check out our merch, guys. Got some cool stuff, cool hats. Also got different versions of the normal hat, too, like the one I'm wearing right now. Pretty cool. Got all kinds of cool stuff. Got ourselves some shirts, some, you know, obviously some notebooks, some coffee cups, all kinds of cool stuff. So check out our merch, y'all. I think I'm supposed to drive to VA hospital tomorrow. Oh, wow. Hopefully everything's all right, my friend. But you are welcome. All right, guys. I tell you what, we're going to take a 5-minute break here real quickly. I just need to take a small moment on a break real quick. We'll be back in 5. You know, we'll be back here in 5 minutes. So be careful out there, my friends. Like I said, if y'all are heading off for the night, be careful. Y'all have a great night. But like I said, we'll be back here in 5 minutes. So we're just gonna take a 5-minute break here for a minute, grab a drink and stuff like that. So we shall be back here soon, my friends. And all right, guys, y'all hang tight for a minute. Grab a snack, grab something to eat, grab a drink, and we'll be right back. Alrighty, guys. We are back here, my friends. Give me 1 second. And we'll go ahead and change it over here. But what's up, everybody? Hope everyone is good. Hope everyone is doing great out there. It's definitely been pretty crazy out there lately. I'll tell ya. Let's see here. Alright, see you later, Rain. Thanks for joining, man. Did I leave my phone over there? No. Okay. Put my phone in my pocket. Need to plug up my phone. We'll get back into zip codes here in a minute, y'all. If y'all have any zip codes want me to take a look at, we'll do them. Like I said, I know I'm trying to hold off on them more. But since we have a lot of advisories and a lot of those warnings out, it makes it really quick, so I could do that real fast. JW 46280. 46280. Let me hop you over here. Indiana, you have a winter weather advisory, my friend. We're expecting up to 1/10 of an inch of ice. So, could be some slick spots, but honestly, whenever it comes to it here, it's going to be kind of, relatively slick here and there, but shouldn't be nothing too extreme. But obviously, take precautions. Looks like Indiana is a target. It is a target, yes. The bullseye of the target, it's actually up there in northwest Arkansas. What? Let's see, 2/10. Oh, I thought that said an inch for a second. I was about to be like, wait, what? No. But yeah, heaviest amounts from the storm here from the, National Weather Service. Ice accumulations about 1/4 to 1/2 an inch. Could be very catastrophic in those areas. Let me actually do something real quick, guys. I'm going to turn off the data real quick. But what I want to do is this. Let's look at the severity index. What they put for the... Oh, shoot. Hold up. Hold up. Actually, I'm just going to do this. There we go. Okay. They have it in the moderate risk area here. So basically, if you're in that... Oh, didn't really show. Hold on a minute, y'all. Well, the moderate risk area here basically is saying it's the same thing for everywhere. Basically says hazardous driving conditions, use extra caution while driving. Closures will, likely occur. So... we'll need to look out there for those regions there, my friends. Let's see. Sean wants me to take a look here at 62926. 62926. Illinois. You're good, my friend. Yeah, South Illinois does not have any concern, really. You're not in any problem with the winter weather. Should be good. See, it's right on my head. What's on you? Oh, the storm? Yeah, be careful, man. It's going to be pretty impactful. For a lot of people out there. It's definitely going to be a big issue. Not only in terms of, like I said, not only in terms of winter weather, but also like, flooding and severe weather potential. There's pretty big problems. With this system here that we definitely need to look out for. Andrew 72701. 72701. Arkansas. Oh yeah. Yep. You, my friend, you're in an ice storm warning. 1/4 to 1/2 inch, man. Yeah, you're definitely in some of the heaviest areas there, Andrew. So be careful, man. Be extra precautious. As you definitely need to be. You're in an area where we're really, really concerned about. I'm expecting a lot of power outages there for you. Obviously, I expect things to close for you. Let's see, chances for ice in southwest Arkansas. Yeah, there will be a possibility for some ice up there in southwest Arkansas here. Just depends exactly where. Like, let's see here, Hot Springs, Arkansas could possibly pick up 0.2 of an inch. Hope, Arkansas, extreme southwest side could be right around 1/10 of an inch. But still a little something. Gorilla, let's see, 75135 there. Did we already do your area, though? Oh, you're good. Yeah, you're fine. There's nothing. Yeah, the winter weather is going to be mostly north of you, my friend. Jocelyn, 67216, 67216. Kansas. Winter weather advisory. Up to a tenth of an inch of ice. So, could be some slick spots for sure. Let's see here. Daver wants me to take a look here at 45840. 45840. Ohio. You're not any. Yeah, you're good, man. You're mostly fine. There's no advisories like that for you, so you should be good. Let's see. It's going to suck. I have milk, coffee, and bagels. Nice. Good thing you got food. Ruth wants me to take a look here at, let's see here, 38568. 38568. Wait, 38568. Here we go, Tennessee. Oh yeah, you're good, my friend. Yeah, you're far away from all the crazy stuff on this. I'm a pizza delivery driver by St. Louis, and I hope I don't have to go in tomorrow. Yeah, man. I mean, if you have to go in tomorrow, honestly, your life is much more important than work. So we're talking about 1 to 2 tenths of an inch of ice, which can be a big problem. So like I said, man, just take a sick day if you have to. It's definitely not worth risking your life over work. You're very welcome, Jocelyn. No problem. See here. Anything for Grove City, Pennsylvania? Could you give me a zip code for that? Okay, thank you. I see it. 16127. 16127. Pennsylvania. Yeah, we got nothing. No advisories, no warnings. So yeah, no big problems as of now. Time to get out the old sled. Just sled on sleet and ice in Central Arkansas. It's really intense. I've never really tried that actually. Sliding on ice. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Or sledding, I should say. That's crazy. Yeah, I've never really thought of that. Now, be careful, man. Seriously though, sounds like a lot of fun, but could be dangerous for sure. It's up to you, man. Eagle Storm wants me to take a look here at 64050. 64050. Missouri. You're under a winter weather advisory. About a tenth of an inch, up to a tenth of an inch expected. So, could cause some issues. Max says probably gonna call off. Good. Yeah, like I said, it's not worth risking your life, man. Let's see. Austin 71923. 71923. Arkansas. You have a winter weather advisory. About up to 2 tenths of an inch of ice expected. So I heard there might be an ice problem by me. 48430. 48430. Yeah, you're not under any advisories or anything. So as of now, like whenever it comes to the weather service, they're not really concerned for you because they don't have any advisories out quite yet. Yeah, you'll probably get some snow actually. I don't know, you definitely could probably get a bit of ice out of there, not gonna lie. Huh, yeah, keep it out there for that region, my friend. Epic says, can I take a look at 72704? 72704, Arkansas. Ice storm warning. Quarter to a half inch of ice, my friend. Yeah, you're in a real hefty area, my friend, so be extra careful. Ruth wants to take a look here at 62363. 62363. Illinois. Winter weather advisory between 1 and 2 tenths of an inch of ice, my friend. So there could be definitely some slick spots. Definitely some problems with that. So tell them to be extra careful. Guys, if you could, please consider leaving a like and most importantly, subscribing, guys. We are 14 subscribers away from 22,500. That's the goal tonight, my friends. I think we can hit it. So if y'all could, please consider that. Be greatly appreciated. Also, really quickly, look at our merch, y'all. Got some pretty cool merch. Check it out. We have ourselves a link. I'm going to put the link here. So whenever Nightbot pops it up, which is right there. So check it out. Pretty cool stuff, y'all. New edition. We got some real cool tie-dye hats. Not sure how long these are going to be on the shop, but we'll they're there for now. So check it out, y'all. Be greatly appreciated. Will definitely help out the channel. And not only will you get some pretty cool, stylish merch on top of it. See, Amy, 45651, Ohio. Yeah, you're fine, my friend. This is gonna be mostly to your north. See, Ruth said just a sub. Thank you. Appreciate that. Much appreciated, my friend. Not only does it help out us, but it also helps out you. If we have any crazy weather in the area, we'll definitely be on it. Like I said, we cover the whole nation whenever there's any type of crazy weather. One big storm, lots of issues. Oh, absolutely. Yep, covering a lot of ground here, man. It's a real big problem. But Ruth, I appreciate it. Thank you so much once again. Yeah, we're getting close. We're getting real close to that line, y'all. We are 12 away. I think we can do it. I definitely do. Epic6, thank you, man. I appreciate your hard work you do and how much you appreciate weather. Thank you for all you do, man. You're awesome. No problem, dude. I appreciate that kind words. Thank you so much. Like I said, I enjoy being here with you guys. I enjoy helping y'all out whenever crazy weather happens. I mean, obviously, it's pretty scary. Definitely can be. Pretty nerve-wracking. And, you know, my goal here is to try to make sure that you are prepared and weather aware. And, obviously, ready to combat the storm. And, you know, like I said, not only do we forecast them, we'll walk you through it as they happen too. I'm planning coverage. Actually, I don't know. I've been up for a while. I don't know if I'll be able to cover it. Most of the events going to be happening tonight into tomorrow. But whenever I wake up tomorrow, I plan on going live. What's my favorite weather app do I use? I don't use weather apps because I forecast for myself. So there's really no point in me having weather apps. Considering I am the weather app, man. How likely are power outages? So if I was to give it a scale from 1 to 10, I'd say about a 9. 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest. I'd say about a 9, maybe 9.5. Extremely likely, I'd say. Let's see here. Am I making a spring forecast? Not anytime soon. Am I covering this event? Like I said, when I wake up tomorrow at some point, I will hop on for a little bit. Brandon 45804. 45804. Ohio. Winter weather advisory. Up to a 1/10 of an inch of ice, my friend. So you could, you're on the last advisory there. Could see a little bit of slick spots. Yeah, a little bit of slick spots definitely being a possibility. What about for Tulsa? Okay, so Tulsa got a winter weather advisory. About up to a 1/4 of an inch, my friend. 1/4 of an inch. Prepare for power outages. Oh, absolutely. It's going to hop over the radar real quickly, guys. So this is out there in southeast Oklahoma, or sorry, southeast Kansas right now. And we're already starting to see a lot of sleet in so the sleet's across the orangish tan color and the freezing rain's across the pinkish red color. So, oh my gosh, dude. I was just knocked over my darn lamp. It's charging my phone. Oh, man. See, imagine I make my own weather app. I'm not smart enough to do that. My girlfriend, she probably could because she's a developer. She could, but I couldn't. I'm not tech smart like that. I mean, I am to an extent, but, you know, not with coding. Springfield, my friend, about a 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch of ice, my friend Bruce. So, you know, there could be definitely some impacts out there, my friend. So definitely prepare for some slick roadways and some potentially Nasty conditions. Apparently it's snowing in Fort Worth. Huh? Right now? I don't think so, man. It looks like it's raining. Yeah, temperatures are like 37 too. See here, Andrew says I've been watching this one for a while now on the models. It's gonna be bad. Oh yeah, me too. Me too. Could get wild depending on the timing and how temps go. Absolutely. Bruce says thanks, no problem. No problem. Yeah, in an event like this, it really comes down to how much precipitation we're expecting and the temperatures. You know, it's definitely not an easy forecast. I think ice storms are the most difficult thing to forecast when it comes to weather. Yeah, I think it's a big problem. Or it's really hard to forecast, I should say. Let's see here. Hi from Wichita, Kansas. What's up? Hello from Central Florida, my friend. Let's see. We're getting light rain, 30F. So light rain, that would actually be freezing rain, considering it's freezing. So that's rain, my friend. Yeah, like I said, freezing rain and rain is the same thing, except for the freezing part. So, like I said, freezing rain falls as rain, looks like rain. But the thing is that once it hits the ground, since the temperature is freezing, it'll eventually freeze, which causes problems. I think it'll warm up pretty fast. It looks like by the evening, things could, get up in the mid-30s, upper 30s maybe, which will allow for things to possibly calm down a bit. Well, obviously it would. Will it snow in Texas? 75166 75166. So we're not expecting a lot of snow in these areas in Texas per se. Yeah, especially out here. No. Yeah, no, I'm not expecting much anything out there. Let's see here. Pull up the models too, just to show you. I mean, yeah, you could maybe get a little bit of freezing rain out there. Possible. Depends on the temperatures, but mostly rain. Yeah, no snow. Far from snow. Far from snow, my friend. Been live for an hour and 30 minutes, my friends. We are also 9 subscribers away, you guys. So, guys, please subscribe if you haven't already. Be greatly appreciated, y'all. Like I said, much love to you guys. Be greatly appreciated if y'all could. We're trying to reach 22,500 today. It'd be so cool if we could. So, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you have not already. Jacob 72103. 72103. Arkansas. You are in a winter weather advisory. Up to 0.2 of an inch of ice, my friend, is expected. Let's see here. Yeah. Will Fayetteville, Arkansas have thunder ice? Thunder ice? Probably not. We do have a general thunderstorm threat, but I think that's for later on. Yeah, that's for day 3. What am I saying? Definitely for later on. Jacob says thanks, no problem. Anytime. Yeah, guys, we're probably gonna head off on the stream here pretty soon. Obviously, I'm getting a little tired. I need to go to bed here soon. I've been up for a long time, so gonna probably head off here pretty soon, my friends. Just wanted to say thank you for joining, everybody. Appreciate it. And like I said, hopefully we can reach that goal tonight, y'all. Yeah, we're only 7 subscribers away from reaching it. So if we could do that before we roll off here, it'd be greatly appreciated, guys. Will Texas get black ice? Possibly up there in the northern side, very far northern side. Could, up there by Wichita Falls maybe. But yeah, definitely possible. Let's see. Stace Cakes. Okay. 06804. 06804 for you, my friend. Connecticut. Okay, so there's no advisories, no warnings, nothing like that per se. But yeah, so nothing too crazy. Yeah, there might be a bit of snow here for the 23rd. It looks like maybe into the 24th. Is Batesville, Arkansas good? Can you do a zip code from now on, if you guys could? Yeah, it's much more efficient. Batesville, Arkansas. Winter weather advisory, my friend. Up to 0.2 of an inch of ice expected, so it could get pretty hefty. Let's see here. Stacy says, no, thank you, no problem. Fan wants me to take a look here at 72601, 72601, Arkansas. Winter weather advisory, up to 0.2 of an inch of ice. So it could be a little hefty out there, my friend. Yeah, could be a little hefty. But, all right, my friends. Well, I think we're probably going to roll off here pretty soon. Yeah, we've been live for over an hour and a half here. I'm getting a little tired, y'all. I'm not going to lie with you. I'm starting to really feel it. I think I'm going to go lay down and probably conk. So, if you guys could, like I said, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. It would mean a lot to me. It would obviously help you guys out as well and help overall everybody. So if you guys could, be greatly appreciated. How much ice is needed in order to cause disruptions? Honestly, anything really above 0.1 of an inch is considered problematic. But once you get above 0.2 of an inch, that's when everything becomes like severe, in my opinion. Obviously, even a little light glaze, less than 0.1 of an inch, could be a problem. Well, there's TRG. Have a great night too, man. But yeah. Stay says, have a good night. You too. Appreciate it. Come on, guys. We're 6 away. 6 subscribers away. We got 150 people watching. We got this. We can do it before we roll off here. Like I said, I'm rolling off here in about like 2 minutes, I think. That's whenever I'm going to start to roll things off here. So if you could, guys, please subscribe. Once again, look at this, guys. If y'all want to, consider checking out our merch as we roll off here. Like I said, we got some pretty cool stuff. We have hats, or tie-dye hats. All kinds of different kinds. This one's also a sky. It looks like a cool cloud formation. Got the normal hats too, like the one I'm wearing right now. Is this one right here. We have gray, we have khaki, we have navy. We got cool shirts here. 2023 edition's getting ready to go away here, but we got all kinds of different colors in it as well, which is pretty cool. I got my polo shirt. I have one of these. We got black, navy, blue. We got our, obviously our walking billboard shirt. A walking billboard shirt, if you guys want to check that out. Obviously, we got ourselves notebooks. We got coffee mugs. So if you guys want to check that out, I will go ahead and post that in the chat here, guys. Let's see here. I'll go ahead and throw it there in the chat if you guys do want to check out our cool merch, y'all. Like I said, it would be awesome if you guys want to check it out. Hold on. It's taking me a minute to get there. But once again, everybody, thank you all for being here. Much love to you guys. Here we go. And spam it there. That is our merchandise, my friends. So check it out. Let's see. Eddie says good stuff. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. But anyways, y'all. Let's see here. Yeah, 5 subscribers, guys. Come on. 5 subscribers. We're like there, guys. 22,495, man. We are so close, dude. So close. We got this. Let's see here. Andrew's the best. Right back at you, TRG. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. I wonder what's going on. I couldn't see anything. What do you mean? Wonder what's going on? What, the weather outside or something? Interesting. But all right, guys. Yeah, check out our merch. 4 subscribers away, buys. I meant to say buy and guys. Oh, anyways, it's late. I need to get some sleep. But guys, if y'all could hit the subscribe button on the way out, be greatly appreciated, my friends. But we're gonna go ahead and head over here to the ending screen, my friend. Stream's gonna head off here in approximately 2 minutes. So go ahead and say goodbye to your friends, family, anybody else you're hanging out with in the chat. Like I said, tomorrow we'll definitely be here. Whenever I wake up, I will obviously get breakfast, maybe make some coffee, and then go live with the ice coverage. It'll probably be later tomorrow morning, early afternoon, whenever I go live. But like I said, yeah, we'll hop live, hop on the live here then. But like I said, definitely be careful, my friends. Please be careful. As like I said, we're gonna have ourselves a pretty serious system rolling through here. So definitely be careful out there, my friends. But let's see here. We didn't have any donors tonight, so no big shout-outs to our donors. But obviously, guys, does not matter. Just you guys hanging out with us and obviously being weather aware is what is important here. So appreciate it, you guys. But all right, guys, stream's gonna head off here in about a minute. So go ahead and say your final goodbyes, guys. And let's see here. Did we reach it? Did we reach our goal? Oh no, we're still 4 subscribers away. All right, y'all. Well, we had a good run. I appreciate it. But all right, guys. Well, we're heading off here in 50 seconds. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Y'all have a great night. Be careful, and we'll see you then.